And it's add up.
6 to 9, and then from 9 to 11 at level 1. Quite a bit extra indeed. Like he's King hanging around on bottom for the time being. You're gonna be up against this Underlord, which is slightly annoying.
Begins.
2 for 2 rune exchange, nothing too fancy happening there. Sayu was opposite bat right now.
Styles of play. After King I
Oh yeah, I mean, being asked. I mean, this is really having the treants available is really useful though against these supports who don't necessarily have a good way of dealing with them right now. Click them, but even with some high item material like Chew, it's gonna take a few clicks to eat through one of these treants. Not really worth spending your time on it. It's also blocking up both of these camps with the treants, so not gonna be any pulls. And also using his extra damage from the level 1 atrophy aura to away at you. And I think this lane favors Empire.
best around the creep. And if Na'Vi can't control the
Dire's courier has been killed.
What? What?
magical, he linked forward yet that courier.
No. I was very confused. I'm also very confused about this first blood. I didn't catch it either.
I saw that in the forecast.
Tank up the creep. Salvaged for now, and Na'Vi get first.
So never mind, I was wrong. This lane is Na'Vi favored now, so also opens up Chew perhaps to self-suit power. Okay, classic stuff. What? How does it leave us on top lane though? It looks like Dream is suddenly happy about 15 and 8 to the 1 and 0 of Blizzy. This Gunka's not having a fun time, CS-wise at least.
Having like best lane. Yeah, quad. Bot lane, man. This is. Prophet is not. Beat.
You these extra creeps. They've almost started to stack up. Sayu is level 2, but power to really threaten Blizzy, but he can keep him from last hitting the creeps. Always nice.
Oh, the glimpse!
Back in bottom, and Martin. A lot of trouble right now actually with the shackles. An extra kill, and that is crystallized. Naming that for himself.
Radiant structures are fortified.
How do you play?
Pick it up. Or what? Use now.
This is most annoying mechanics in Dota.
I always feel like Sayu could have almost killed in there with the last one. Like, it was 6 stacks of napalm on him. Maybe not quite enough still. He's doing his best. Like, he's not getting last hits, but he's at least getting a lot of this experience. Or as much as he possibly can. With making these plays, dragging the wave back, or just soaking it when Dream is farming up the side camp. Down bottom, might see something brewing again. Shu with a wraparound play. Just out of rune time too, so there's a good time to fight. Martin down to 2/3 of his health. Shu can go for the jackets right now. Crystallize walking in. Still defense Sprout to try and buy some time, but okay. Kinetic Field keeps him in place. Crystallize super freaking low, but not low enough. Bring down Martin. Odie dies in mid at the same time. Crystallize goes back in here. Drops in another onto King R. The Glimpse back. Gonna get 2 kills here as well as 2 runes.
Wow.
Up top though, Blizzy. Alright. Oh, Magical made rotation in. Gets himself a double kill. Blizzy survives despite the napalm on him.
Level 3. How he was. Now that Magical has actually able to rotate. That's not dandy. Baden, he talking about an underlord. This is Spain, any Spain, but down this chart down. Now we are actually showing up.
I think it's opposite world here. I mean, Underlord is being wrecked. Another Shackle comes in to make another play here. Snako can keep him with the command field, it looks back, everything. Martin throws out a few spells, but it's not really going to slow down his damage output. Stick chances keep him alive just a little bit longer. Crystallize committing in with Illusions. Shu keep chasing with the shark. He wants it, and he's going to get it. Is he going to live? Oh, is he? King R coming in with the Sprout. At least they're going to get some revenge here. But it is opposite world. I mean, Martin's being shut down. Magical is just straight winning mid super hard against Koda. He got the solo kill with a DD rune earlier before rotating up top to salvage that lane. Keep Lizzie alive, so they're doing work on Navi.
Shadow Shaman. Oh.
Low Sprout keeps him in place. He's just keeping out, but the root will.
Oh, nice root.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Valkyrie dies again. What the? Why?
What?
Ow. I don't know. I don't even know.
Next level.
It's slightly more forgivable at least. Slightly more forgivable.
Back into the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
half the network.
Regeneration.
We're gonna Kodos to get the hell out of the mid lane there in that particular situation. Chubo's making way in. Cover of smoke. Not gonna find anyone just yet.
Have the Shaman bonus.
Yep. I mean, yeah, Chu has been all over the place, so he's 2, 2, and 3 on the Shadow Shaman. He's
Dire's
been
middle tower is under attack.
putting in the extra hours at the office. You know? That's been working out so far. I mean, the one thing that's still going Empire's favor, though, is this Juggernaut. If you look at this CS chart, 64 and 22. More than 20 CS more than the next highest hero on the board, and that does also reflect in the net worth as well. Back down by a couple of heroes. So, can this Juggernaut repay all of the space that he's getting? Can he wrestle control back? It's like 10 minutes.
Dire are scanning.
I don't know, man. But he has.
Damage is being done, but not enough. He
My
just
God.
he's out of there. Meanwhile, the bottom Martin, who's tracked down inside the trees. Lord, going to be a bit more tanky now, but ultimately still not enough. Kinetic Field keeps him in. Dream make the rotation in with spin, actually keeping right on top of Chu, and it's just enough damage. Get that kill on the other side of the map. Magical also making that counter rotation. No DD rune this time, and Not enough blink rage to catch up to Dream.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bad for Empire, you know, you could kill that. Now that he has to shit up Navi. He's trying for the rune.
Okay.
Nice.
She wasn't
Sonic
even
wave.
helping. That was basically a solo kill.
Radiant's middle tower is
Magically,
under
you just
attack.
aggressive Astro was used, or like Astro was used on a creep. Magical blinks in, clicks, casts 2 spells, and then he's dead. Like that is not a fun position for anyone to be in, let alone an OD.
Plan they had in mind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, you know,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Static Storm yet under disrupt.
Radiant
TPN and
structures
Doocy
are
Martin come up. Yeah, at this point he has a boat available. He's gonna be super tanky with that. They can actually make a play here, and at least they're forcing out some spells first.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still, it's getting to be kind of hard to push into the Firestorm. It's up to level 3 now.
Have a lasso middle lane.
Sayuf here, Lasso dragging it back, Koros. Like, click away into the imprisonment. You might also need to drop the hammer on this one. And
Oh, nice blink. Dead.
oh,
Oh my god! Yeah,
Did he miss
that's
it?
his treads on intel. It actually connected just the damage, but just because Magico is so far ahead in terms loss was
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
with huge disaster for Empire, and there was 2. That's the boats run buff.
so has the Omni Slash top of him. Alright, this time Dream finds that kill. They look for Moseneko. Oh no, maybe he's sleeping out. Dream didn't have to spin to try and win.
Dire's bottom tower
No
is under
spin, no
attack.
win.
Dire's
Away it goes.
structures are fortified.
Back to the middle. One. Bottom lane, you know, coming essentially 2.
Dire's bottom tower
Playing
is under
a
attack.
very aggressive.
Dire's middle tower has been
This is
denied.
questioning the Queen of Pain, but if you manage to dictate this pace, this really fast pace, manage to keep it up, this is still a hero that
Dire's bottom
helps you get
tower
further
is
ahead in this
fortified.
position. Okay, go. Catch him.
Nico just 1 sec.
Not quite there just yet though, but King well, Magical rotating in, so it's like, hey, yeah, by the way, you're dead now. And Snake's still alive. Dream decided very early on that this was not a fight that they could win anymore. Even he started to fall behind him. Crystallized with all the kills that he's been getting, all the free farm that he's now enjoying with all of his act napping all over the place. He's up to 6k and beyond 6k network.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fatter than.
Big tanky slug. As tanky as he wants to be right now. The tower is low. The glyph comes in. He's not really doing too much.
Oh,
he just dies again. Magical cannot quite commit for the tower last hit though. Just the blink out earlier, so at least they get to deny, but the map control going the way of Navi. He's also trying to make a play on Chu now as he's taking some time to farm that bottom. Lasso committed on the Shadow Shaman that ought to be enough to bring him down, but he's still getting a few spells off. Can't escape the fire. The wall's also not gonna do much more than actually farm off the creeps, but hey. Go on trade in this bottom lane.
Downside of. fight or take.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they have all without the vision. You know, then they don't have the highest kill, but
Crystallize. It's up looking out. They might be able to glimpse them back.
Glimpse.
They are indeed. Connect field has expired. They're a little bit timid about going in as Martin's sitting there, Sayu, Dream, everyone on the side of Empire. Just hoping for someone to extend on the side of Na'Vi, but Sam, they're a little bit too smart about that. Get any extra runes? Empire got 1, 2, 3.
Radiant are
Na'Vi
scanning.
got 1, I believe. Sure, yeah, they're giving him so much space. They really want Splink Dagger on him.
and whoa, that tore into the static storm.
Ooh. Pretty good. Dream taken out.
Man.
Oh, they got the glimpse!
Beautiful
Got the
glimpse.
glimpse on Unlord just at the edge. This ultimate's gonna take way too long to pop.
Worthy tribute.
Oh no.
Bad get out tries for the everything. Na'Vi with the loving the Dota
Radiant's middle tower is under
dagger.
attack. Dire's
For
bottom
themselves as
tower
this-
is under attack.
Na'Vi, man. They're looking to end this game faster. Like, guys, quick. I want
High speed, low drag. It's the name of the game right now for this Radiant side squad. Orchid completed, of course. Pain. STP's coming in. Dream starting with the spin, trying to go for the target knight. Didn't quite work out. One glimpse back. Kodos out of the fight immediately. Now Sans over on on Dream. He's gonna be burst down. Sayuf as well. A lot of spread damage being done with the Firestorm, but they're ready to go with the bolt combo onto Martin. 1 by 1, Empire leading their lives away. Magical could benefit from some heals. They don't really have any
Dire's
available by
bottom
the looks
tower
of
is
it.
under attack.
But hey, they can just axe him and then that'll do the trick. And they're going high ground. They have wards, they have a catapult, why not?
Radiant's middle tower is under
First lane of-
bottom tower has fallen.
17.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
See that every day. I mean, not with just a Shadow Shaman for push. I mean, sometimes with Lashrak or like things like that. Can be very easy, but this is just extremely high-paced Dota. But now he's pulling on us.
Can't even take Na'Vi's has been meant how they were meant to be. Yeah, won the lane. Wait, that lane.
Yeah.
All 3 lanes won it at 7,000 gold and a 1.
Almost makes you wonder why they actually went for Medusa in the last game. They already had the Ursa, which is more of an early game hero, so they could have doubled down on that. Tried to play the same kind of speed, but it feels like they kind of steered away from that at the last moment in the game 1 draft. Not here though. So, I mean, Crystallize, he's... Offensive Lance is also here that can scale well into the late game, but he's very much fight ready right now. Diffusion Blade level 12, level 13 in fact. Now.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And they're not
under
wasting any
attack.
time leveraging. Dream? I mean, he's stagnated completely. He's got the drums, he's got the Asha, but ever since then he's died a couple of times. He's not been able to find an angle to really do anything.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Catch the smoke.
Radiant's bottom tower
Did this
is under
running away
attack.
from safe. All about trying for the bad bot. Kinga and Martin, they don't even want to risk.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A little bit of a fall perhaps, but the Omni Slash bouncing towards the Grapes. Still to injury here, but they kind of want more, they need more, but I don't think they can get it. Dream silenced up
Wait, what?
again!
Dog?
What the hell is he doing? Out of mana, out of life points, offensive imprisonment, but Kodos glimpses back in the middle of the Stack Storm. Oh, but ahead of the Stack Storm, I have no idea, but Dream Kinda low, not low enough. Big Crystallize brings him down. Magical actually gets.
Oh dear.
I believe. And at this point,
Radiant's
I
bottom
won't be too opposed to just calling GG, forgetting about this game, and just resetting mentally because this is a beatdown.
That right there, Dragon. That's just the ultimate build. I mean, giving up. He actually just walked in with no mana. Maybe he was trying to one, couldn't even get off. Shut down, stomped it to the ground. And they don't want to use that buyback. That's
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is my fault, right? I mean, every time a favorite team, they end up losing. Oh, I do apologize to Team Empire. But at 10k head, 20 minutes in, this is a very significant ratio. Should we off that link text off? Just some.
what are the odds?
97. I mean, no game is unthrowable, right? That's what I always say.
Happen, it is.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Then Coda.
So,
Radiant's
Roshan perhaps
structures are
also
fortified.
menu. Don't have the best Roshan lineup though, so Navi might ignore it. Really needed necessarily to
Dire's top tower is under
play the way that
attack.
they've been playing thus far, which is just jump in, get a quick pick off before Empire even ready to react to it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Catapult ready up top. Lizzie taking up the tower for a little bit. Crystallize also take over.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Magical. Oh, hanging around on bottom. Here's BKB as well as the DD rune bottled. If you don't want to fight now, then I don't know what's going on. Chu actually keep it bottom to slow down his push. Rejoin with the rest of his team, so it'll take another minute or so until they're ready to go. That's also what the level 12 on the Shadow Shaman. Build up the spot. So
Bad Rat is just
Double damage.
right now. And a double damage on Magical B.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Wait for this back.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
tiny infusion of gold, but it is very tough to see how they. I mean, it has to involve some sort of mistake, some sort of overextension probably at this point. But even playing it safe here, use the DD to help with Roche. Again, it's not the fastest one in the world, but there's no way an Empire can actually contest this. Even in the best of times, they don't have an amazing teamfight lineup around it. Certainly not considering the BKB on Magical.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant.
Diamonds. Nico.
Ooh. Yep. Alright, no disruptor. I just wanted to. It's fine. You just wanted to bait out the Omni Slash. He's gonna be back up, and the Omni Slash will still be in cooldown for 100 seconds. And Dream, okay, sounds up. Too far away from that.
Guys,
Yeah. Or spam space created on a chat wheel. But now they're setting up inside the Dire jungle. All under vision now. They don't have a way to get rid of this Overwatch battle again. Shaman too greedy, doesn't want to buy wards.
this waddling back.
annoying pain wound though. Maybe it's just pinged it out for magical. Yeah, that would be helpful. You know? Low cooldown BKB, low cooldown Sonic Wave. Oh, okay, so I need. Pick that up for himself.
That's an ultimate challenge. That has to be the challenge.
It's like, hey guys, we gotta get an assist after smoking. You know, that's what that was. Diffuse very early on. Serpent wards are down. It's gonna be up to Team Empire to try and find some sort of angle into this, but I think issue is dealing with the illusions. Even Man has maybe one more Firestorm in him. He does have 20 stick charges to work with. Of course, make his way back home.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's
Guys, they need to space so they can finish the game, and that's what Na'Vi did. Exactly what they did.
Oh.
Dire has to bring that.
Back into Static Storm here, Dream in the front. Not really doing all that much. The boat comes through, does connect on Salve in the edge and Crystallize. That sends a few illusions. Magical. Little Sonic Wave here, bringing him low. The Healing Ward keeping it up and alive until it gets sniped down. No casualties just yet, but it's only one melee rack now standing between Na'Vi and taming Mega Creeps. All they committed was a few ultimates.
Na'Vi taking this. Yes. Not much left. Tiny bit of. Half the last one.
Dire are scanning.
Can catch Crystallize, try and burst him down with the Omni Slash. That controls would be big, but no, Crystallize only gets a doppelganger off. The Omni Slash comes through. Both the lasso is transferred over between Blizzy and Crystallize. Both of them pretty damn tanky. It's over the illusions even, Green. Okay, he can spin. The OD cannot Shu kind of low. King R trying to finish him off. Shu with a BKB to try and keep himself alive. But a GG is called. Dream with a quit. You will RQ, you know. The reconnect. Anyway, GG, well played indeed. Na'Vi, completely different game style compared to game number 1 that executed it perfectly. Win the lanes, win the game.